Okay. Go.
You hand me my screen box. Now go. Freak.
Motion to revoke probation in 23-41343. That's probation that you have for aggravated assault, family violence. Then we also have probation, motion to revoke probation in 23 CR 580, which is illegal possession of controlled substance. Let me guess. Felon in possession, aggravated assault, and an aggravated assault. Is that what they?
That's correct, Your Honor.
The evading arrest or detention. What happened on that? Where did that go?
It's still, I believe that's the misdemeanor. It's still pending.
Yes. Misdemeanor court?
Yes.
All right. Okay, go ahead. And you are Desmond LeRae Harper? Speak out, please, sir.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
I filed a motion to withdraw as his attorney on these cases.
Why is that?
We've had a lot of difficulty communicating with each other. He has actually made a threat to me, and I feel like that it's impossible for me to
You
communicate.
threatened one of my attorneys here?
Threatened. Cursed him out. He threatened.
You cursed him out?
Yeah, I did.
Why would you do such a thing, sir?
I wouldn't feel incarcerated. The same charge, the same victim, and I got stabbed.
Why did you curse at him?
He came up here and didn't even know what I was charged. It's far from me 20 years.
Well, no, he didn't offer you the
on probation for a charge. The victim said on the federal government DOP phone that they only press charges on me just to get victim assistance. Before then, I was charged and went to jail, was stabbed up, and came to jail for that same person. Y'all never did nothing. How you think I'm feeling? I got pulled over.
Wait a second. You telling me I didn't do anything? You said y'all didn't do anything.
You gave me 10 years probation. You ain't looking to my charge, my cases, or nothing.
All right.
You don't care about me or nothing. You don't care about the law.
Well,
you trying to give me 20 years.
The
he came off of me, whatever it is, 20 years. That's my life.
All right.
Y'all ain't even looking into the charge.
Here's what we're going to do. If you get upset and you get violent, we will bind you. You're an angry person. You're angry. You're interrupting me. Whatever. And you're rude.
I am.
You are rude.
That's unlawful. You think
you're rude. You're going to follow the law. Yeah. You're going to follow the rules while in my court, or we will bind you and we will mute you. And you're going to, if you want to follow the rules and be polite, you will be heard.
I got a reason.
Now, this man, here's the problem. He can threaten everybody all day long.
I never threatened nobody.
You interrupted me again. You can't even follow the rules. You can't follow. Sir, in first grade, we learned not to interrupt people.
First grade, we learned the law.
All right.
Law.
Here's the thing. He can threaten the next person, the next person, the next person, and then we'll be here for 30 years, changing out people.
I understand. I don't ask for this very often, but in this case, I think you're seeing a small sample.
Well, so the person's going to have to deal with the same.
I don't know. I said what y'all was talking about, what y'all got going. I can't. It's not right for judge. It's not right for district attorneys.
You know what?
Lawyer, nothing.
You can go.
Thank you.
You're interrupting.
Yeah.
You are rude, abusive. You don't follow the rules, and that's why you are in custody, sir. I will release you. Well, I find good cause to release you, and the next person on the list will be put. But somebody's got to deal with this problem, and it's going to have to be somebody. And he can be abusive to everybody, and we'll be here for 50 years. But that's not the way it's going to happen. All right. And on the record, Mr. Harper is abusive, argumentative, disruptive, and it will be noted for the next person who was appointed to represent him that he is an angry person, but he also has 5 criminal cases, and the grand jury doesn't know him, and there's no reason to suggest that the grand jury indicted him for 0 reason. They had probable cause in aggravated assault, illegal possession of a firearm, aggravated assault, 3 aggravated assaults, and illegal possession of a controlled substance. So 4 aggravated assaults and a possession of a firearm. And this is just angry at everybody else. But he's here because of what the grand jury deemed were his actions, not yours or anybody else's. All right. We'll have to note that, Tommy, next time he comes in.
Yes, sir.
Court is calling 2023 CR 11464, State of Texas versus Yari. Yari, could I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Zach Dunn for the state, Your Honor.
Defense.
Jay Moritz, Your Honor.
And are you Mr. Yar?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. So we were supposed to do sentencing on the 20th, but there was an issue whether or not your client was a citizen. And defense, you submitted to the court a document that shows his citizenship.
Yeah, that was sent to me by the female that was involved in this case. She sent me a copy of it, and then I forwarded it. I have a photocopy also.
Thank you. Just make sure that probation sees that.
Yeah, she got a copy, and it's in the file, Judge.
Okay.
And it shows that he became a U.S. citizen on April 21st, 2023. And I'm going to give him a copy of this, but I wanted to make sure, because he may need it for the bail or whatever, that was an issue before.
All right. Have both parties had a chance to review the PSI report? Any objections from the state or the defense?
No objections from the state, Your Honor.
The only objection, of course, Judge, was to saying that he was a Somalian citizen and he's a U.S. citizen.
All right. Mr. Yar, can you raise your right hand for me? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. You can lower your hand. State your name for the record.
Yare.
All right. And so where were you born?
I was born in Somalia and I raised in Kenya.
All right. All right. So sometimes people don't understand the changing laws, right?
Yes.
So do you understand that you're not allowed to hit children the way you hit your child? Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. I understand from reading the PSI report and also from reading the stipulations that your issue with your child was smoking marijuana and missing the tutoring session that they were supposed to go to.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. So you're not allowed to do that type of discipline. I understand why that may have happened, but you're not allowed to do it that way. You understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
So how much did the tutoring cost? Was it free or not free?
It was free, yes.
All right. And he didn't show up. I read in the police report that instead of going to tutoring, he went to a friend's house.
Yes.
And used marijuana instead of going to tutoring.
Yes.
All right. I can understand your frustrations as a parent with that, but this is not the correct way to discipline someone. You understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Maybe you could try grounding. Maybe you could try not allowing them to leave the house, but for going to school and coming home. You understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. This is what I'm going to do. The state is silent on your application. I'm going to grant you deferred adjudication, and I'm going to sentence you to 5 years deferred adjudication. Oh, I'm sorry. He only applied for regular probation.
Correct, Judge. I did that because he had a prior felony DWI.
All right. So would your client wish to have deferred or no?
Have this deferred where it's not your conviction on your record if you complete the probation, or do you? Yes. Yes.
All right, so do you understand with deferred that the range of punishment for this case, if you were revoked, is up to 10 years in prison? Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you understand that if I were to find you guilty, then the most time that you could be given if you were not to complete probation successfully would be 5 years in prison?
Yes, Your Honor.
So knowing that, do you wish to proceed with the court granting you deferred?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Counsel, I'm going to need you, once we're done, to have him sign the application for deferred.
Yes, Judge.
All right, I'm going to send you to 5 years deferred adjudication. I'm going to order parenting classes, 100 hours of community service restitution. You must complete the parenting classes. If you successfully complete it, then the 100 hours of community service restitution will be deemed satisfied. There's an affirmative finding of family violence. There is proof of employment within 30 days.
John, he has not been, he had an accident on the job and broke his leg. He hasn't been cleared by a doctor yet. So as soon as he gets out.
All right, we'll do proof of employment within 30 days or clearance from medical, but he needs to make sure that he's providing for himself. All right, so the proof of employment, there's to be no employment as a home healthcare provider or with minors, regular reporting by Zoom or in person. There's to be regular random UAs, CPS compliance if applicable, field visits, 1 time per month for 4 months, followed by probation's discretion. I know there's a request for anger management. I don't know if anger management is the issue or really the issue is parenting.
I agree.
All right, so do y'all agree that the issue is a parenting issue? Or I can understand why someone would be upset that their child is doing marijuana and not going to school and not seeing the tutor.
Agreed, Your Honor.
All right. And then there is to be a $1,500 fine, and that will be probated. Probation, is there anything else that's needed? Is there anything else you need from the court to be successful?
I would like to say about the community service and 100 hours on community service.
Mm-hmm.
So when do I need to be done now? Because I'm still, trying to see my doctor to see if.
No, what I said was you must complete parenting classes. Once you complete the parenting classes, the community service hours will be deemed satisfied. But it is very important for you to make sure that probation has a medical letter from your doctor saying that you're not allowed to work, if that's what he's saying. And also you need to provide any medications that they may have you taking. Do you understand?
Yes.
Showing you what's entitled trial court certification of defendant's rights to appeal. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is an affirmative finding of family violence, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, good luck to you. We're off the record. In this court, to be successful in probation, you need to communicate with probation. If you feel they're not addressing some sort of issue you have, just let the court know. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, thank you.
One last issue, Judge.
Yes.
May want it on the record about visitation of that child. He's CPS. He had some stuff he needed to do with CPS as far as some classes, and some of these are going to take care of it before he could see the child again. Is there anything in there where he cannot have visitation with his child?
All right. What I'm going to add, we're back on the record. I'm going to add no unsupervised contact. So I assume, and this is from my experience, that CPS probably is going to start you off with having visitation with your child, either with a child protective services worker present or either the other parent present. And then slowly they will move you towards seeing your child maybe over the weekend and then talking to the child to see how things went. So for now, no unsupervised contact. If CPS changes things, then I will receive information from probation saying CPS wants you to have unsupervised contact. Okay.
Yes.
Is that with all minors or just this child?
With all minors. All right. Is there anything else?
No, Judge.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Don't forget to sign the form.
Someone do that. Thank you.
All right, everyone, please move with a purpose.
Are you kidding me?
Oh my God.
You have got to be kidding me. What is going on today? This is a joke. This is a joke. Today is an absolute joke. We need an interpreter.
I need an interpreter when I cannot express myself sometimes.
Oh my God, sir, put that cigarette out. I don't give a crap that you are outside of this. What is wrong with everybody today? You know what, Miss Reed, we're going to start bringing people in person. He's going to learn how to act in a courtroom.
Can you hear it? Can you hear it? Ma'am? Ma'am? Can you hear it?
No.
Okay.
I have no patience for that. And trust me, out of the day, I'm sitting up here,